Hello guys, I am super excited today and I'm gonna tell you why. 5 years ago, I won a prestigious, fully funded scholarship to study for my master's in Germany. And guess what? The scholarship is out again. This is the Daad Epos scholarship and it is the most prestigious scholarship to study for your master's as an international student in Germany. When you win this scholarship, you don't have to pay tuition fee, and on top of that, you get a monthly stipend of about 992 euro if you're studying a master's and about 1,300 euro if you are going for a PhD. The scholarship also covers your health insurance and gives you a flight ticket to come to Germany. That is not all. You can also get rent subsidy as well as monthly stipend for accompanying family member. This means that you can come to Germany with your family, your spouse, and they're also going to get monthly stipend from this scholarship. I don't think there's any other scholarship out there that really beats the Daad Epos scholarship, and this is what we are going to talk about in this video. It will interest you to note that the Daad Epos scholarship is one of the most won scholarship by subscribers in this channel, and in the past few years, numerous scholars have won these prestigious scholarships. I have interviewed some of them in this channel, and there's a lot more successful scholars that I am going to interview. So this means that if you actually want to win the Daad Epos scholarship, you are watching the right video. With all the numerous benefits that comes with the Daad scholarship, it is one of the easiest scholarship to apply to. This is because you just have to submit a single application for the scholarship and there is no application fee. With this scholarship, you also have the opportunity to stay back in Germany after your studies, because after your studies, you're going to get 18 months to search for a job and get established. This is definitely a life-changing opportunity, and my advice to you is that you watch through to the end of this video, as I am going to unpack all the necessary details that will help you succeed in this scholarship. I would also sincerely advise that you get my scholarship ebook with the first link in the YouTube video description. This ebook contains essays and letters of motivation from scholars who have won prestigious scholarships, including numerous letters of motivation from scholars who have won the Daad Epos scholarship. So when you go through these successful letters of motivation, it will give you an idea to craft out an award-winning letter of motivation, which is an integral part of your application. So do well to get a scholarship ebook. Use the first link in the YouTube video description. Let's get it started. Today we're talking about the Daad Epos scholarship, which is the development-related postgraduate courses. And right here you can see the benefit of this scholarship. Depending whether you're going for a master's or a PhD, you get 992 euro for masters and 1,300 euro for doctoral candidates, and you also get payment towards your health insurance, accident, personal liability cover, and there's the travel allowance as well. And under certain circumstances, you will also get the monthly rent subsidy and monthly allowance for accompanying family member. So this is the official website for this particular scholarship, and right here let's take a look at the eligible countries as well as the eligible programs. And later in this video I'm going to give you an example of how to apply to the scholarship. Trust me, it is very easy, very simple to apply to this scholarship. So if we go into the eligible countries right here, we're going to see the countries eligible. I'm going to click on that, and you can also check it out by yourself when you get the link. So you can see the countries right here. Most countries in Africa are eligible. In South America, countries in America, there are countries in Europe and Asia, East Asia, and you can see right here. So just make sure to go through the list right here and let me know in the comment section if you find your country on this list, and also comment what country you are watching from. Let's talk about if you are eligible to apply to this scholarship or not. So for you to be eligible, you have to be a graduate with at least 2 years of professional experience, and you come from any of the country that we've looked at on this list, and you are interested in any of the master's program on this list. We are going to take a look at the programs just in a moment. Additionally, you need to fulfill the selection criteria, so you can take a look at the selection criteria on your own. It is quite straightforward. There's no CGPA requirement. However, you need to be good when it comes to academics. Before we check out the eligible courses, let's go into the application requirements. So if you click on application requirements, you're going to come to this page where you have to select right here your country. I'm just going to use Nigeria as an example, and then you have to select this other part right here, graduates. So once you have selected that, you have to click on show application requirement. I'm going to click on this, and you're going to see the application requirements right here for your particular selection. So based on my selection, you can see right here that the typical scholarship holder would have to meet the following requirements: work either for a public authority or a state or private company in a developing country. Just read through. And the second one is hold a bachelor's degree, normally 4 years, in a related subject, and has completed an academic degree with far above average results. So you must be in the upper third of your in your results, and you must have 2 years, at least 2 years of professional experience after you completed your bachelor's. And then the next one is your academic degree should normally not be more than 6 years old. So it means that you have completed your bachelor's not more than 6 years ago. But if you have completed a master's recently, then that is also valid. So if you have completed a master's not more than 6 years ago, you can also apply for another master's or a PhD. And down here you can see language skills. For the language skills, most of the courses would not require you to write IELTS if your first degree was done in English. So make sure to check through the courses. Okay guys, if you've gotten any value so far, do it to hit the like button and also subscribe to be part of the channel, and share this video to your friends and family because this is an amazing opportunity. We are going to check through the courses that are eligible right now. After that, we are going to come into the application procedure so that you know how to apply. So I'm going to go back to overview, and I'm going to click on list of postgraduate courses. This takes us to a PDF file which contains all the courses that are eligible, the programs that are eligible, as well as the university where they will be taught, the language of instruction. Most of them are taught in English, as you can see, but a few are taught in German. And the degree you are going to get, most of them are master's programs, MBA, and we have a few PhD, like in this case. And then you are going to see the duration of study as well as the deadline for the Daad scholarship. So for the Daad scholarship, these are the deadlines right here. For self-financing, that is if you want to study and pay by yourself, then this is the deadline to apply for the program. But we are not concerned with the self-financing deadline. We are only concerned with the Daad scholarship deadline. So you must apply by this deadline for you to be considered for the Daad scholarship. There are a lot of courses right here, but not encompassing all the fields of study. There are courses relating to economics and business administration and political economics, and there are courses relating to development cooperation. So you can see the courses right here. So check through, you'll probably find a course that you are interested in or that fits your previous study. There are courses relating to engineering and related sciences, so different types of engineering right here. There are courses relating to regional and urban planning, so you have like 3 courses right here, and courses relating to agricultural and forest sciences, so you can check through any of the courses. We have courses for people who are into natural and environmental sciences. Interesting. There are courses relating to medicine and public health, so there's a Master of Science in International Health in Berlin, Masters of Science in Global Urban Health, so you can see the rest right here. There are other courses relating to social sciences, education, and law. Check them out. And finally, there's a master program in media studies, so that is the international media studies. So these are the courses that are eligible. So it is very important for you to check the deadline, because the deadline varies, as you can see right here. Most of the courses open in September, October, as you can see in these cases, but some of them have earlier deadlines, like this case. Yeah, so make sure to check through the deadline for the particular course that you are interested in. Some are in December, so check through. This is in November. Check through. This is even in January 2026. So that's a long time from now. So it is important for you to note that when you apply to this scholarship right now, you are going to commence your studies in 2026. So this is application for a scholarship against 2026. So around October or September 2026, or depending on when your program starts. Okay guys, I'm back to the official website, and I'm now at the application procedure. Let's talk about how to apply to this scholarship. So the first thing you need to note is the program that you are interested in. And interestingly, you can apply to 3 programs, but then you have to grade it in terms of choice. You have to have the first choice, second and third choice. But you can apply to 3 programs, and the application deadline depends on the program that you are applying to, like you have seen. And the next thing you need to do is to arrange the application documents and send to the university. That is all you need to do. The university could collect the application in an online application portal. They could ask you to send the documents via email to the university, or they might ask you to post it to them physically. But whichever way, application to this scholarship is just compiling all the documents, which you are going to see in a moment, and send these documents to the university, whichever way they want to collect it. So it is also written here, you can apply for up to 3 courses. And down here, you can see the application documents, the documents that you need to submit. The first one is completed and signed checklist. So the checklist is just a document which contains every document that you need to submit. I'm just going to click on it. It contains all the documents that you need, and all you have to do is to click on the check. So you have to print it out and check if you have. You just have to tick those boxes to show that you have included this document to the right hand side. So it is simple to do that. So let's go back. The next document is the Epos application form, and this is a very important one. You have to fill the form. Click on it. I'm going to click on it. It's going to download. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. You have to fill this form. I have made a video that shows how I fill the form. So just go through the video. I'm going to link it in the YouTube video description so that you know how to fill the form easily. So you fill the form, and then the next part is the CV. So you can see the order right here. It has to be in Europass format. I also have this CV, the format, pinned on my Telegram channel, so you can easily download the CV and edit it with your details. The next document you need is one letter of motivation. So read through to understand what it means, and it is a very important part of this application process. Make sure that you are writing an award-winning letter of motivation. And one way to be sure of this is to go through my scholarship ebook, which contains letters of motivation from scholars who have won this particular scholarship, numerous, including the letter of motivation from myself that won me the scholarship. So make sure to get the scholarship ebook to guide you on how to craft out an award-winning letter of motivation. The next document you need is the letter of recommendation from your current employer. Make sure to follow the details that is given right here. You also need certificate of employment from the employer, and if you read through, you're going to understand how this differs from the letter of recommendation, which is also coming from your employer. So make sure to read through. And then you need recent proof of language skills, depending on what you are going for. If you're going for English, you might need IELTS or TOEFL. In most of the cases, the language proof depends on the course that you're applying to, and most of them would accept you if you have a proof that your first degree was conducted in English. The next document you need is the copies of your certificates, degree certificates, as well as copies of your transcripts. And finally, applicants from China are asked to submit an APS certificate with their application documents. So guys, make sure to read through the page to get all the information, and I also advise you to go through the frequently asked questions. If you go to overview and you come down here, you're going to see frequently asked questions. Make sure to go into the frequently asked questions to get some of your questions answered. And very important, go download this the brochure right here. So this is the Epos brochure for 2026-2027. Make sure to click on it and download it and read through to get all the information that you need. Let me quickly give you an example of what you need to do when you want to apply. So once you find the program that you are interested in among the programs right here, so what you have to do is click on the program. Just click on the name of the program. So for example, this right here, MSc Marine Biology. I'm going to click on that and it takes you to the official website of the program. Then you have to read through it to find out how they accept the application. After reading through the page, I found this right here. So you can see scholarships. You can apply for the program together with a Daad scholarship. So I'm going to click on this link. I think I'm going to find out more information from here. And yes, there's the information. So at this part to the right hand side, I can see the deadline for the scholarship for this particular program in this university. So the online application portal will open 1st of August. So for this particular university and program, the application starts 1st of August, and this is the deadline right here, October. If you come down a bit, you're going to find out more details about applying. Although the portal is not open, see applying for the Daad scholarship. If you click on the drop down, you're going to get more details. So you can see right here, and you can see for this particular university, you have to submit the application through an online application portal. So if you click on the online application portal, it's going to take you to the portal where you can actually register. So I'm going to click on online application, but it's not open yet, so I cannot do much. So here you can create an account and register and submit the application, but we're not going to do that right now since it's not open. But the point is that on the university website, you are going to find out all the details that you need to apply to the scholarship and how they are collecting the documents. So you can also see online application procedure. Just read through, and then you can also see required documents. In most of the universities, you're going to find that. So make sure to check through the documents needed by each of the universities. Might differ a bit. Then you can also see submission, which is just pointing you on how to submit your application. So that is it basically, and it's going to be similar in other universities and programs as well. If you watched right to this point, I'm very happy for you because I think this scholarship is definitely for you. Let me know in the comments. Just type "I will succeed" and you're definitely going to succeed in this scholarship. That will be it for this video. If you have further questions, do not hesitate to put it in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond to your questions because we want more of our subscribers to win this particular scholarship. And if you have not liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to be part of the family so that you don't miss future opportunities. I will see you in my next video.